All right, everybody. It's Friday, June 21st. Want to quickly give you guys an update. We got the potatoes doing really well. They're huge. Starting to put out some flower buds. The carrots are getting nice and lush and thick. The American giant sunbirds, hybrid sunflowers are popping out here. And same with all the red velvet sunflowers. They're starting to sprout. So we'll thin these down. And then the ones that I put in the ground, they're sprouting as well. Notice the raspberry's putting out a little bud here, or the blackberry rather. That's triple crown thornless blackberry. All right. So, this morning my goal is going to be to run through here and quickly get everything clipped up that's starting to lean. So, I'm especially looking at like these guys. So, but as far as major updates are concerned, it's been really hot the past few days, so I've just been in here watering. We did a big fertilization on the plants the other day, and now it's been a few days. I gave them a nice deep soaking to try to get them to be able to withstand this heat that we're having. We got the cucumber plants doing really well here. All the squash plants are doing well. We just went through and watered these this morning. I'll probably twist this like that. There we go. Looks like a little powdery mildew starting up. Oh no, it's just something liquidy. Maybe it is. We'll find out. Whoa! We can do a little baking soda spray, but you can see the summer squash is really filled in here. Hopefully the beans find a way through, but they're pole beans, so they'll start searching, and we'll give them some strings to climb up. But watermelon plants are doing really well. We thinned out this little group over here down to 2. There's that mysterious rabbit poop. But I think it was because there was a gap in the gate, so I've just since piled a whole bunch of crap in front of it so that nothing can make it through that little gap in the bottom there. So, but yeah, as far as the tomatoes go, they're all setting fruit really nicely. It smells like sun golds right over here. You can just smell, like the plants have a specific smell. Anyone who's grown sun golds will know what I'm talking about. Even the little seedlings, they smell like sun golds. It's weird. They have a specific thing going. But here's the Sweet 100. Lots of flowers on this one little branch. But what's cool is this next batch has like multiple V's, and look how many tomatoes are going to be on this one branch. Like that almost looks like a Berry's Crazy Cherry cluster. And then we've got the Sun Peach here with its split main stem going up into 2, and both putting out flowers at the top now. And then here's the first fruit set on that. Ooh. They're very fuzzy, which is funny because it lives up to the peach name. Here's Sun Gold, looking nice. Lots of fruit setting on those. There's another Sun Gold, the one that I've split into the V. Whoa. That one's setting fruit nicely as well down here. Here's Honey Drop number 1 and Honey Drop number 2. I don't know what it is, but neither of these seem to be as insanely prolific yet. Because it looks like, see, like this flower cluster just kind of came to a terminus already. But maybe it's because I'm using this one as the guy that I'm growing a V with, because this flower cluster on this one is still going. So maybe that's the experiment. Maybe that's how we find out what works better, you know. But they are a little behind. I mean, all of them are about the same stage. It seems like Sun Peach might be the first to ripen. Maybe Sun Gold. Maybe Sweet 100. Sweet 100 is pretty quick. Here are the blush plants. They're still doing their weird leaf twist thing. You see this? So that kind of freaks me out. But I've heard that like Roma tomatoes can have like weird leaf issues and look kind of droopy and not great. So I don't know. And like plum tomatoes, and this is kind of like in that vein. See the shapes of the fruits? So I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see if they make it. We're gonna keep on keeping on with them. Keep on trying. Here's a black cherry. And then another cluster at the top of that one, really branching out, similar to how this one branched out. You can see how many fruit are going to be on this one here. It's really cool. Very productive plants, the black cherry in general. They're doing the same sort of thing last year, like their foliage will like kind of scoop in this way to like get all the sunlight. And they're a little curled right now because of the heat stress from the past few days, but here's the Bloody Butcher, getting its little tomatoes, looking good. Oop, suckers popping out of this thing like crazy fast. I already popped one off just a couple days ago. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yep, here's another one. Dude, they're just ridiculous. The Berry's Crazy Cherry, it's really hard to see the suckers because they're all like teeny tiny in there, and they get like tons of them. It's ridiculous. But here's the two clusters at the top of the Berry's Crazy Cherry that I've got the two growth tips on, and then here's the clusters on the one that I haven't done the V. So look at the difference. Here's the one that I did the V to. Here's the one I didn't do the V to. And then here's the second cluster on that one. So, I mean, maybe these three combined, it'll be similar, but I don't know, man. Like, look at all that. You know? Versus that. Maybe the V isn't as good on the Berry's Crazy Cherry. We'll find out. Maybe it has to get established. Yeah, all these are doing well. Beans have sprouted up everywhere. My petunia bloomed. And we got more about to pop out on this one here. And you can see all the beans in between the squash plants there. And the brassicas over there. You can see all the peas have tons of flowers. And there's a lot of pods over there actually already. All the big slicer tomatoes over there are starting to set fruit pretty well. Oops. The Kellogg's Breakfast actually has a couple big tomatoes down there going. Yeah, they're all looking really nice. Look at this Caspian Pink's production. It's actually wild. Look how many fruit this Caspian Pink is going to set. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this branch, and there's more little buds. That's a lot. Oop, we got all kinds of craziness going on up here. What the hell? Look at this. We turned into a four-way intersection with suckers all over the place. Is this the main growth tip or is this a branch? It's a flower branch. Okay, maybe this was... Yeah, this is the main growth tip here, so we're gonna leave it. Dang. That happened out of nowhere. Alright, here's the one where I snapped off the main growth tip. Right here. And then this sucker became the main growth tip. So now, you can see that one's starting to get some flower blooms on it finally. It takes them a little while to catch up. And it's a little shorter than the other one. Those are the same plant. So, my bad, sorry. And then you got the 1923 Abe also being insanely productive. Look at all that. And see, that one's got a nice sized fruit going already. Here's the gold medals. Starting to put out some flowers back here. This one's got some flowers and a set tomato there. Gold medal. Virginia Sweets. Little flower here. Little flower there. Some more popping at the top. Little leaf twist and everything in this one. This I've noticed last year too. Virginia Sweets gets these little curly tops for me. I don't know if it's just my climate, but we'll see. Pineapple doing a little better than the Virginia Sweets, looking a little more at home. And then the Kellogg's Breakfast is another one with just a ton of production. Like, look at all these branches on this flower here. And you got this big tomato, this one. Now, usually when these set, all these other buds, they don't tend to automatically set fruit. Sometimes they'll drop off because you've already got a big tomato there. So I'm not thinking I'm going to get all of these filled with fruit like in years past when I'm like, I'm going to have 63 tomatoes right there. Look at how many 63s I'm going to have. Yeah, it's not how it works. So, but yeah, the Ananas Noir blossoming. And, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then the Borage around has been doing really well. All these big things are popping off. Some here. This is the biggest one. So, hopefully they keep on going. And, we had a little caterpillar infestation in this broccoli here, or this Romanesco. See all the poop? But we BT'd it, and at least got on top of it before it did a ton of damage. And we BT'd both of these before they could get infested. So, looks like it's going to be okay. Some of these bean plants are doing better than others, but you can see them here, getting ready to go. Chinese 5-color plants are doing their little thing. The Marconi is gonna get some buds going, so we'll at least get a couple of those. And then if you look through here, you can see we got pea pods popping everywhere, which is cool. We're gonna be eating peas soon. I want to try to save seeds from this plant because it's got this cool, like, every other leaf is variegated. See that? And it alternates. Like, that's the right leaf, that's the left one. Kind of cool. So I want to see if I can save seeds from that. Ooh, look at this little aphid infestation on this little cluster right here. Dang. That's crazy. But yeah, we're going to be peasing. So that's cool too. So yeah, everything's going well. Garden's looking pretty lush this time of year. Get down there, you can see just how much growth there is. And cool to see everything really cruising now. So we're gonna try to get these cucumber plants propped up and then clip the rest of the tomatoes before I go into work today. So try to get them all stitched back up. So, all right, y'all.